Hey everyone, welcome back. And welcome to September. It's crazy, it's already September and summer is fading fast. But September is definitely some of our best weather we have. And yesterday was a really exciting day. I had a customer who found me on YouTube and came all the way from Ottawa to buy a couple of my bonsai. So it was really exciting. So here's a couple of pictures of the ones that they purchased from me. So after 5 years in the bonsai business, I have learned how to let them go when the money's on the table. And that's an important thing you have to learn about this business is you nourish them and you raise them up, but you have to let them go when the money's there. So really exciting to see them go into a new home. So today I'm after my Chinese elms. Really excited about that breed of tree for developing for bonsai to sell. And the 4 that I got from Kim's Nature are all still alive and doing well. So here's the best one of those that has survived. This one has just flourished. I've had a few people try to buy this tree from me, but I am keeping all of them to propagate off of. And the propagation's going really well on them. You can see these were all made for their roots to be exposed, and really interesting the way these were made. They were made by Kim's Nature in Markham and brought to me in little 4-inch pots. So obviously really happy with this one. It's a beautiful tree now. So I've got one set up in the greenhouse that, here's another cutting off of them, doing well. And I have the one in the greenhouse that I made in March in the basement, and it's really coming on now, and I'm hoping to make lots of root over rock with the Chinese elms for the market. You can see that the roots are just starting to really happen over that rock, and it's been really important to have a wire to support the tree while it's grabbing onto the rock. And this morning when I got this one out, it was covered in weeds, all of those weeds. So now I'm gonna remoss it, because the moss definitely keeps the roots happy. So bonsai is a marathon, it's not a sprint. And it's going to take about a year for this one to get to where I would want to take it to the market and sell it. So after it winters over one time, it'll be ready next year. So I need to keep making them. So I've got one of my really early pots here. This was one that I made quite a while ago. So I've got quite a few cuttings now that are just starting to get their groove on. So with this one, we'll make another root over rock. So I'll get set up on the tripod and we'll get to making that one. All right, ready to have some bonsai fun. So here's the rock. It's a very cool rock. It is rock paradise around here. So it's going to sit in there probably about like that. So we'll get some soil in here first. I want to build up the area where the rock is going to sit. Kind of leave a void around it for the roots to drape in there. One of the most important parts of this is getting the rock at the right level. But you always want to have it sitting up a little higher than you think, because it's going to settle in there. And I'm definitely wanting this one to sit up high. Maybe about right there. So this little green wire is available at the dollar store here. It's a coated wire, and it's working really well for a lot of my projects. So I'm going to want it to help support this tree, because if you don't have something to support it while the roots are grabbing the rock, it's not going to work. It's going to end up getting out of place from where you want it. So this has got a nice little groove right there where I can run this wire up there. So I'll make a little hook on the bottom of it so I can kind of hook it underneath the rock. I'll help it stay in there. And this is definitely when you want to pay a lot of attention to what your rock's doing. This is your chance to get it right. I'm liking that right there. So this cutting was was from this spring. It was probably taken in April, and it's done really well. It is an awesome tree to take cuttings on. And I've started selling these cuttings at the market from this year. Makes a great $6 product for me. So the first thing I want to do is I want to expose these roots so that I can drape them over the rock. So that's probably the nicest one. You got to be really careful with them at this stage, because they're vulnerable and you can break them. So there we go. So that big root I have going that way, and so you can see if I just left it on there, it's not going to work. This wire is what's going to make all this work. So there we go, the wire's doing its job. It's looking good. So now it's just a matter of making it happy. Yeah, happy with that. I'll go around right at the edge of the pot and pack it all in real nice so that the moss has a nice little pocket there. So it's pretty strange times here. They've made it illegal to go in the woods, so I can't even go look for moss right now. So it'll be nice when they lift that restriction. But they are just really paranoid about fire getting going in the forest, and it's understandable. But luckily, I have some nice moss here, and that's what's going to keep this whole thing really happy. So it's important to get it mossed. we go. So the last step is going to be to give it a nice drink of Miracle-Gro. Give it a real kick. So there we go, Chinese elm, root over rock. All right, this one's got a real nice start. Really happy with the way this one came out. I will be having these Chinese elm starts at the market, so if you'd like to get one, I'll have them for the rest of the year. And hopefully all the time, because definitely pursuing the Chinese elm for my business. So there you go, Chinese elm, root over rock. A must-have for any bonsai person. Hope everyone's having a great bonsai day. And I'll see you next time on Bonsai by the Sea.